10?
What?
You almost at 10 or? Okay. Okay. How we doing? We're here live at Boardroom International. We got a great lesson going down with Ian. He's the lucky winner of our Foamy Z contest. So basically Ian's soft sanding the rails, finish sanding the rails of a little 5.9 shortboard that he'll be going home with, which is pretty cool. And we just got done finishing up the rail, and now what we're gonna do is segue into our soft pad right here, Foamy Z soft pad with 120 grit. So yeah, we'll go ahead and soft screen the bottom a little bit. I'll do one half, Ian will do the other. And I'm just gonna take out any of the scratches that are still existing from our previous grits. I'll just go long, fluid motions, trying to recreate the way water would move along the board. But keep in mind, we do have our concave in here that we don't want to alter too much. So just a couple easy strokes just to clean up all those previous grits. Looks good. And now what we'll do is just clean up the stringer a little bit with our baby block block plane. And have you ever used one of these before? Okay, we're gonna start at the middle and we'll plane down. You put your index finger right on the base here, and you just use your other three fingers and thumb to push down. So you want to cut at a 45-degree angle so that the block plane finds something level to sit on. And we'll just go nice and easy. And then I'm gonna support the tail right here as I come off, just like that. So why don't you go ahead and push all the way down toward the nose. Keep in mind, you don't want to push down too hard on the nose. There you go. Perfect, not bad for your first time. Good job, Ian. All right, now we are ready to do a little finish sanding on the deck here. Same thing as the bottom, we're just gonna soft pad that baby. So. I'm just looking for any kind of scratches or rough marks that the previous grits made, and just take those take them down nice and clean with the 120 here. So that looks pretty good, looks pretty smooth. Why don't you do the same on this side? Hit this little edge a little bit too. There you go. Perfect. Okay. So I'm just going to take down a couple of the little edges here. Talk it up more? Yeah. Okay, folks, so now what we're going to do is get our 220 grit out, and we're gonna screen our rails, and basically take it down to the finished product, just about, do a little fine tuning. And again, we're gonna hold the screen in a specific way so that we don't get any marks on the deck or on the bottom of the blank. So we'll use our thumbs and just kind of hold the screen out like this. And we'll just retrace those other three movements that we did, but now with a higher grade grit, smoother screen. So you want to count your strokes. In my head, I'm counting as I go back and forth. I did 4 passes there. And now what we're going to do is hand it over to you and let you take care of that side. So just from nose to tail, using the 220 grit, just attacking this edge right here. There you go, all the way back. Good pressure on there. You want to try and stay more on the top part of the rail. There you go. So as you're pulling this way, go ahead. Just want to stay right on track right there. Good job. And then all the way back. Okay, so now we're going to take that 220 and we'll reinforce our tucked under edge. And we'll put the board flat up on the rack like this so we can get a good view of what's happening. See the lighting with the side lights here. And we'll switch sides for a sec. And I'll do the same thing. I'll just take that 220, stretch it out, and we're going to wrap the 220 to fit the contour of the rail. We don't want to knock down our hard edge back here. So we'll hold it straight up flat and tuck it back right around for that wrap. And we'll just kind of cherry out our nose there a little bit. And we'll do 2 more. Okay. Shift this over here for you. And go ahead, start from nose to tail. And remember to watch out for your tucked under edge. Luckily, this 5.9 will be a really good size for you. Yeah, pretty stoked that worked out. There you go. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that last line out that we created by doing the top edge and the tucked under edge. We'll go ahead and just soften out the middle part of the board. At this time too, I'll use the 220, just to take out any kind of hard edges up here in the nose. Just kind of lightly screen that, just nice and soft. Okay. There we go. So here at the Boardroom International, there's a lot of great things to see. Pretty amazing over here. All kinds of great booths, great vendors, a lot of great people walking around, a lot of killer surfers, and pretty good opportunity to not only learn about shaping, but meet a lot of great shapers, and also to see a lot of the progressive shapes, old school shapes.
Yeah, I know, but I can't fucking stand it. I need you to fucking tell me how.
Okay, here you go, brother. Last one. We're gonna go right on the center rail here.
Am I rolling off at the end then?
Just, yeah, be careful of that tucked under edge. You can wrap the screen as you're going, but just be careful of that back edge. So wrap it completely around over here, and then as you go off of there, lift off of that bottom edge. All right. So I'm sure you're going to be back here tomorrow for the rest of the event, yeah?
Yeah. Check out that demo in the morning.
Right on. Have you been doing any of the skating over here?
Not yet. I'll be skating tomorrow.
I know. I wish I brought my board. There's a pretty killer half pipe out there.
I know.
All right. So when we came off of that edge right there, we did. We're just gonna finish that up, kind of. Okay. And we're gonna use our Foam Easy sanding pad here. It's got our 40 grit, and we're just gonna knock down the edge just a little bit. Like I said before, these pads are killer. They're available at Foam Easy, and they have a grit that you can pull off. 40 grit, you can put on 80 grit, you can put on 120. It's pretty much one of the better things I've seen in a while. Just makes shaping so easy. I would just knock down the edge on that. Pretty much all done. Okay. Well, looks like we pretty much finished up our board here. We're gonna take a break. Thanks for watching.
Hooked up with one of my brother's buddy, Kalani, and he had this 710 Dick Brewer, and it was killer. It's like, I haven't ridden one of those boards, so he let me borrow it. And when you get it good, not a drop of water is out of place. And you take off, easy, pull in, get a barrel, come out, do a couple snaps, cut out. Yeah, it's just having fun and trying to get as many waves as possible.